a heavyweight bout here, don't you, Marshall?
Well, we got the #1 ranked player against the #2. So, yeah, this is a clash of the PBA Titans. Parker Bohn III against Walter Ray Williams, Jr.
Looked like he struggled in practice a little bit, but he no problems there.
Right, you know, all the bowlers are bowling at a little slower pace today as far as the scores are concerned. The balls are going just a little bit longer down the lane. Strike or a 10-pin. It's a strike. You can almost call that before he throws the ball.
Both players with strikes to open up this title match.
All right, see if we can hit this one.
Well, watch the 6-pin tap out the 10-pin, and I believe I heard Walter say, hey, no 10-pin. He's left 8 10-pins so far, his first couple of games, 1 4-pin.
Oh, baby.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Oh, my gosh, did he get that ball wide?
Double out the gate for Walter Ray. Parker with a strike.
Walter Ray surprised himself on that shot. He thought it was going to go high, but it held the pocket. Parker trying to even the score right here in the second.
Brings it back and double for both players now. Parker with a new fan club, the Bone Zone. Over 600 members, a new website, pb3bowl.com. He's getting a few hits.
Take a look at the classic style. Look at that high backswing and the great knee bend. This man has got a beautiful game. Unlike Walter Ray, foot is perpendicular to the foul line. He's got a multi-million-dollar arm swing, just fluid.
That's 3 in a row, gets out the 7-pin. Your arm swing was worth just about that much, Marshall.
Well, I got by, I suppose. Ball charging back to the right. There goes the 7-pin being knocked out by the 4. I believe Walter Ray Williams switched balls. How does he know to do that? Well, that's what makes him so great. And what Walter Ray is doing is trying to find more carry. He knows he can hit the pocket, but he wants to be able to hit the pocket and get 10.
Both players starting off this championship match with 3 in a row.
Well, that
left enough of those already.
Now, speaking of a heavyweight fight, there's the champ, Sugar Ray Leonard. Really nice to meet him. Very personable man.
Not a bad bowler, says 170s, 180s. Walter picks up the 10-pin spare, so after a 3-bagger and a spare, he's still down. Parker Bohn leads it.
Well, Parker Bohn, when you said the word lead, he's been doing a lot of that. He led last week, he led this week, and absolutely just dominated the field by over 500 pins. So I know he feels this should be his tournament, but he needs to take it now. 10-pin for Walter Ray Williams Jr. and a 7-pin for PB3. That ball's way out to the edge. Makes the move back, but the 4-pin doesn't have enough motion on it to knock out the 7.
Picks up the spare. 3 wins for Parker. He had mentioned in the late 80s he wanted to win Player of the Year in the 90s, and final shot here looks like it's a good bet to win it.
Well, he's dominated the tour this year, and I think he's got that in a pretty good hand. But he wants to win this tournament right now. With a win here, I'm not exactly sure, but it'd be very close. He could go into #1 of the power rankings, ahead of Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Parker was boy, dismal 4th after the first round. Then just took advantage. You had mentioned that he led it by over 500 pins this tournament.
Yeah, and he just barely averaged over 200 last night. So if he was on his game last night, he could have led it by 800 or 900 pins. But he'll take the 500.
Just as long as you lead it by 1.
Yep. The ball that Williams switched to goes a little longer down the lane before it makes its break. Gives him a different angle into the pocket. And right now, it's giving him a little better carry. He's thrown 4 shots. 5 shots. He's carried 4 out of the 5.
We are dead even. Midway through this title match. Blowing in the thumb hole.
Just getting a better little tackiness, get a good feel. That's a pretty nice feel.
How heavy are those pins?
Those are 310 Brunswick Pro pins, but for Walter A. Williams Jr. and Parker Bohn, nothing's too heavy for them. Right now, Williams 10 pins ahead. We'll be right back.
Halfway through this title match. Tomorrow afternoon at 3 Eastern, tune in to ESPN for first-round coverage of the National Car Rental Classic from the Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Jim Houston is the defending champion and will be challenged by a field including Justin Leonard, Tom Lehman, Vijay Singh. Be sure to watch Friday and Saturday for second and third round coverage. For more, log on to ESPN.com, part of the Go Network, Go.com. And both these players going at it in this championship match.
Well, it's time for Parker to return with a strike to answer back Walter A. Williams Jr. and even the match.
227 average this year.